Hey everybody, Thomas here. I thought I would give you guys a bit of a status report on the Texas Snowmageddon and how it is impacting me. As many of you know that I live in Texas. I used to live in Austin for some years. I do not at the present time live in Austin. That's always been kind of a temporary arrangement, but I'm not there now, and fortunately for me, I have to say. I am living in a different part of the state, up in the northeast section of the state, and so I have been very fortunate in that the statewide electrical blackouts that have been impacting millions of people throughout Texas, a very shameful situation, I have to say. I have not been impacted by that. I'm very, very fortunate. What's been going on, for those of you who are not aware of the details, is that Texas, which has been pretty much a Republican-run state for going on 30 years, I would say, elected at one point to have its state electrical grid separate from the rest of the nationwide electrical grid. And they did that in order to avoid federal regulations, because it's an article of scripture among Republican politicians that federal regulations about anything are bad, right? You know, I guess because freedom, who knows? Free markets, whatever. Anyway, the point is that because of this, none of the state electrical grid, which is sort of managed by a single company, a single outfit, was properly winterized. The infrastructure is old and out of date, and so as a result, we are seeing this catastrophic failure in the face of what literally is an unprecedented climate change-influenced winter storm. Seriously, I've lived in this state now for decades, and I have never in all this time seen a winter storm this bad. This is the worst I've ever seen to come this far south. There are a couple of parts of the state that are not part of this Texas-only grid, that are still kind of connected to the nationwide grid. One area of the state is in the Panhandle, and the other area is in this little nook, this little corner in the northeast part of the state, called the Arklatex, which is denoted by sort of where the state lines of Texas and Louisiana and Arkansas sort of come together. And I'm in that little pocket, and so probably the first time, in the last two and a half years that I've been happy to be in this little pocket. So I've been very fortunate, guys. I'm doing fine. I've got power, I've got heat, I've got food. All is well. The only thing I'm really fighting so far is boredom, and low water pressure, so that kind of sucks. But for the most part, yeah. So what am I doing? I'm reading books, and I'm prepping some new reviews, and just concentrating on doing content, and hanging out with my cat. It's been very amusing to watch my cat sort of discovering snow for the very first time and kind of walking around outside in it going, what is this? So, yeah, I'm doing okay. And that's the progress report. Hopefully, over the next several days, things will start to improve throughout the state. By this time next week, our temperatures are supposed to be back up to like 70 Fahrenheit, just to give you an idea of how nuts all of this is. I'll be back soon with some more book content, but until then, I'm good. No need to worry about me. And you guys, please stay safe, stay warm, stay healthy, and happy reading.